following segment is brought to you by Perfume Punk. How can you have a beautiful yard and save the planet? Well, Mark is here to tell us about Perfume Punk. Thank you so much for joining us.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Okay, also strong hair choices. First question has nothing to do with the flowers. How do we get it to stand up like that?
You can either use Elmer's glue or there's a product called Spiker. I like Spiker because it dries fast.
Okay, I know everybody was wondering. You're welcome out there. So first off, what is Perfume Punk? Tell us about it.
So Perfume Punk is a workers' co-op that basically flips parking strips and turns them into low maintenance, low water, affordable rose gardens.
Okay, you've got my attention because you're taking something that is normally not thought of as beautiful and transforming the space, but everybody knows right now we've got a water problem, right? So how are you doing that?
Yeah, so one of the cool things is Utah, well, the Wasatch Front actually isn't a desert. It's actually a steppe and a shrubland. Mark Twain called it a forest in miniature. And so what we need to combat climate change here is to plant more shrubs. And it turns out that the Wasatch Front is a rose hotspot. 90% of the world's rose oil is grown in a climate like ours.
Okay, I had no idea. I'm learning so much today, Mark. Who knew?
Nerd alert. Yeah, and what's cool is roses are actually naturally water-wise. They only require 2 gallons of water a week when they're being established. And if you compare that to grass for the same amount of area, it requires 6 gallons a week. And that's like poo brown crunchy.
Right.
But here's the coolest thing. Our designs and our engineered landscapes will cut your parking strip's water use by 87 to 94%.
Okay, and that's huge. And let's just be honest. Roses are cuter than grass. They just are. So tell us about what you brought here today.
Yeah, so in the big planters here, basically we have 2 examples of how your parking strip will look. This one is our English cottage style. It actually has a Downton Abbey rose in it. And then this one we call Sunset. It's got a beautiful coral rose here and a lot of eye appeal.
Okay, and these are going to be low maintenance because we talked about this before. I'm a plant serial killer. There's no hope of reform for me. Like these, I'm worried about these plants if they ever came like home with me.
Yeah, and that's the low maintenance part about it. We use a lot of technology, including microbiology, as well as drip irrigation and really cutting edge stuff to make it so it's as easy as possible. And you know, you don't even have to worry about pruning a rose because we just do that for aesthetics. Like we just prune them to make them look classy, but they're really low maintenance and way less than grass.
Okay, you guys have thought about everything. These are beautiful as well. So what is your long-term goal of this company?
So our long-term goal is actually to turn the Wasatch Front into the world's largest rose garden. And along the way, we'll trap 5,000 metric tons of carbon and save 8 million gallons of water a year.
Making the planet more beautiful and also saving us money. Where can we go for more information?
Yeah, so you can go to our website, www.perfumepunk.com, to get a free estimate, or you can follow us on
social media?
Social media, yeah. I have like 3 things ready to go, but whoop.
Okay, and they'll all be on the screen for us. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm really jealous of your hair. I'm going to have to try this later.
Oh.
I'm going to do it.
I've got extra spiker.
Oh, good. All right, that's what we're doing next.